This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
So Cam Newton, by the way, wins the job as a starter. And they also name him as a captain. Can I say that is not a big deal? Can I say that's not news? You know what would have been news? We signed Cam Newton, and now he's a backup. We signed Cam Newton, and we cut him. We signed Cam Newton, and he's not a captain. You've got Jarrett Stidham, a fourth-round pick that, you know, here's a kid that doesn't have any experience pretty much. You're to throw him out there with a team that's had so many changes, it's going to be a mission for a kid like that. Brian Hoyer sucks ass. Putting Brian Hoyer out there is like just waving the white flag, like we have no intentions on it. I mean, you want tanking? Play Brian Hoyer. Basically. You know what I mean? So once you sign Cam Newton late in the offseason, you're telling me that Stidham and Hoyer are not good enough. So, of course he's going to start. The guy got to a Super Bowl. He was an MVP in this league. He's an athletic freak.
He's in his early 30s.
I mean, give me a break. But it's like, this isn't news. This isn't surprising. Surprising would be they signed Cam Newton he's not good enough to beat out Jarrett Stidham and beat out Brian Hoyer. Think about that. If I'm Cam Newton and I can't beat those two guys out, I might as well retire. Might as well turn it in. Forget about it. It's over. I know his baby mama wants $25,000 a month. But, you know, forget it. I got no money for you. If you can't beat out those two guys, come on. And I like Jarrett Stidham, but I know he's a project. And he's not ready to be thrown to the wolves like this. I don't care what anybody was writing about his maturity and they really like him. And all, they can like him all he wants, dude.
One of the things that the media was saying that I caught was the fact that when Seau went to them, he had to wait a year to be named a captain. So that, you know, little tangent is what was the, oh, wow.
Okay.
Nobody's ever got to do this.
The problem is that doesn't make any sense because when Seau got there, they were a loaded team that had established people and established leaders. This team has been decimated. Okay?
But they're not factoring that in.
In fact, their captains opted out. Hightower is your captain, and he opted out. Chung opted out. Probably a captain, too. Brady, a captain. I mean, it just, you know, again,
the floor was open for a new captain.
Again, think. There are no captains. They have to pick captains. And if Cam Newton's not your captain and he's your quarterback, that's sad, dude. Sad. Okay? Teams even pick even if the quarterback is not a talkative guy, they still pick him as a captain just because, dude, it's the quarterback. You got to pick him as you got to pick him as a captain just to maybe help elevate him a little bit himself. Maybe he'll talk more, maybe he'll lead more by example or whatever. Even if the guy is nothing, they'll pick him as a captain pretty much. So I saw this yesterday and I was laughing like this is some kind of an accomplishment or something. They had no choice. The real news would have been if he didn't end up as a starter or a captain on that team. That would have been news. Okay, Brady's there and he's the backup, I can see. Brady's not there and a whole bunch of other guys that were your leaders are gone, you got to be the captain at this point. That's why. Another reason why I don't have the audio clip, but Bill Belichick came out and was praising Cam Newton like through the roof. Like I never heard him talk about Tom Brady that way. That's why the more I think about it, the more I think this is going to be a mess.
Almost like he's trying to sell himself on the idea.
Yeah. Yeah, I just think this thing is just absolutely full of crap, bro. I think it's going to implode, to be honest with you.